Hey, I am Banks.
I am Josh.
Odd Places going viral.
Yeah. So we're recording this on a Friday the 31st. And I just got me thinking about horror movies. Do you like scary movies?
I do not. I do
Really?
not.
I love them. Wow.
You love scary
Why
movies?
don't you like scary movies?
Oh my God, because they're scary.
Because they're scary.
I don't want to be scared.
Why not? Are you afraid of you're afraid of feeling alive?
Are you equating that to fight or flight in life? The Neanderthal man who is confronted by a woolly mammoth and he can fight the mammoth or he can run. And in that instance, there is a moment. There could be a moment of being scared, of going and running, or there could be a moment of I'm going to conquer this. Is that what you're?
Yeah, that might be part of it. So, do you like roller coasters?
No.
My goodness, you are a sheltered person, sir. Do you like anything scary at all?
No, I don't like anything scary.
Dude, we've talked about this before. Life is outside the comfort zone. Life is in the fringes where it does get a little scary.
Okay, I agree.
You agree with that?
Okay. I absolutely agree with that. Ooh. American Werewolf in London. You see that scary movie?
Was that a scary movie?
It was a comedy and it was scary at the same time.
I don't know if that was a scary movie.
It had to be funny in order for me to watch it. No.
Have you ever seen The Exorcist? Have you ever seen The Exorcist or Saw, the Saw trilogy?
Oh God, no. Oh no.
Those are scary movies.
I have no desire to spend time in a heightened, scared state of being. I would rather be in the opposite of that, of a heightened, blissful state. You know, get me running in a field with daffodils and floating and.
All right, my flower child. Here's what I like about scary movies. I like that you can be scared and feel alive without being in true danger. It lets you experience it. And like Saw, for example, I love Saw because it's not supernatural. Everything that happens in Saw can actually happen in real life. It's all based in 100% reality. It's not like one of those, like, the guy comes back from the dead or any of that kind of crap. But yeah. Ooh. What if?
No. I mean, the last scary movie I saw, Hereditary. It came out maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Care Bears.
Trolls World Tour. Trolls. That was a scary movie, and I saw it because a friend of mine, or I read about how artistic it was done, and I saw it, and it was scary, and it stayed with me. And I would be alone in my bed at night, and I would get these visions of the mom floating above me, and I'd be like, I don't want this.
You get nightmares?
I don't get nightmares. I can go there. My imagination can go there and bingo, I'm scared like I was when I saw the movie alone in this theater. Maybe 2 people were in there besides me. I was watching a movie, Wonderland Park. It's animated. And I was watching it and I love animation. And it gets to a point where these zombie chimpanzees come out. And I was just like, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's animated.
Look,
however, I'm just
what's the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that can happen with zombie chimpanzees? They eat your brains. That's like the worst part. But that's worst case scenario.
That is the worst case scenario.
Nice. I think zombies get a bad rap. I think some of them actually have feelings. They can actually. They really want to do something more than just eat people, but we categorize them, we peg them, we label them.
Do you watch like The Walking Dead? Do you like zombie movies?
At The Walking Dead, I've never been into like series or anything. Zombieland, I enjoyed.
Yeah,
the zombies
that was actually funny. That was funny.
It was funny too. Yeah, the Twinkies and all that. That was pretty good.
Um, uh, I just don't like to. I have this time that I can spend. Why do I want to spend it being scared? I mean, granted, I get your point about being alive. Being alive, you're on the edge or the cusp. Fine. How about creatively? That's where I like to be on the edge. Creatively, how do I get the rotten egg smell out of my outdoor shower, which is the water's coming up from the lake? What do I need to do? And I'm like heightened. I'm like YouTubing, and I'm figuring out, oh, hydrogen peroxide might work.
But you're missing the full moon. You're getting like a crescent moon. You're getting just a slice of life. You're not getting the other side. That's all. So it's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying you need to have a full moon.
Okay. So why do you like scary movies? Because you are alive in them? Because
It's just an experience, right? It's just I don't want to miss anything. So I enjoy I enjoy running through the fields with the daffodils and the Care Bears and all that great stuff. They're wonderful. Teletubbies, wonderful. But I also like the other side. I want to make sure I appreciate the daffodils when I realize there's not a zombie chasing me.
right.
It's like one of those you have to appreciate. You need the other side, balance it out.
At 57, I have seen my share of horror films, and I did probably a decade ago realize I really don't like these. Why am I still going to them? I gotta move on from this. I don't want to go to these anymore. So I did. I made a concerted effort. And if I see a movie, if I start watching a movie that goes to in that category, it's like I got to move on. Why is it though that zombies are so prevalent, or were prevalent like a decade ago? Walking Dead, and I mean, I saw that with my kids.
I don't know. They made a resurgence, right? They were big in the 60s,
Yes.
50s, 60s, and they kind of made a resurgence. I think what I like about zombies is they're real enough. Like it can actually happen. For me, I like stuff tied to reality. Don't give me like stuff way out in the like wacko land,
Okay. So
fantasy land. I don't care about werewolves and dragons and shit like that. Give me like real.
Okay. All right. Zombies, how is that real? I mean, we live in a world where everybody's on their phone and they're walking around, or they did pre-pandemic.
They're here. We are zombies. They're here.
I agree with that. I mean, that is my reasoning, is that the reason why zombies were so big 10 years ago, or like maybe they're going to come back again, I'm sure they will, is because that is a representation of what we are. We have become these zombies where we're
right.
On our phone.
The only thing we're not doing is we're not eating each other's flesh and brains like true zombies do. But I think that's possible. We can get an infection. We're in a pandemic. What if this pandemic actually started rotting us from the inside, rotting our brains, but we weren't fully physically dead? We were just rabid, let's call it.
All right. You said a great thing, and that is rotting our brains. Isn't that what our media is doing? I mean, granted, we choose and decide. Isn't that rotting our brains? It's making us mind controlled. We only think one way.
Yep. So the next evolution of that is physically rotting our brains, like physically debilitating us and turning us into flesh-eating cannibals. That's the next step.
The big step to go to cannibals. That's got to be a point where there's no more food. Publix is cleaned out, and then at some point we're killing, roadkill, and we're killing deer and stuff, and then that's got to go, and then we got to get to the point where I want to stay alive, I'd have to eat somebody else. I mean, I eat another person. That's pretty far away, though.
No. See, you're still talking logical. I'm talking about where the brain deteriorates to the point where we're just instinctual. We see something that looks tasty, we just go eat it. And if it's a person, so be it. If it's a rabbit, so be it. Right?
Got it. You simplified that really well. So, Josh, what are you, like a drumstick? I'd look at you and I'd see a drumstick and I'd be like,
I'm more of like a thigh and ass man, personally, but whatever,
All right. So, okay. I
Cleaner.
feel that I do feel that we do have some zombie tendencies going on in our lives
And that's probably why we love watching it on the silver screen.
because we see each other, we see ourselves. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh, and I'm getting hungry from this conversation.
Odd Places going
Viral.
viral. Yeah.